Yes, good morning, dear students. Last class, I told different types of problems on resolving into sum of partial fractions, even how to solve resolving into sum of partial fractions. To this, I have given different types of methods also. Type 1 means if the denominator have non-repeat linear factor at a time, how to solve, that is how to resolving into sum of partial fractions. Type 2, if the denominator have repeated linear factor at a time, how to solve, that is how to resolving into sum of partial fractions. Type 3, if the denominator have reducible quadratic factor or irreducible quadratic factor, for these two also I have given formula. At the same time, we solved different types of problems also on all these three methods. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನಾವು ಟೈಪ್ 1, ಟೈಪ್ 2, ಟೈಪ್ 3 ಈ 3 ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾವಂತ ಹೇಳಿವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಪಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ. ಟುಡೇ if the denominator have repeated linear factor, at the same time if the fraction is improper fraction, then how to solve, that is how to resolving into sum of partial fractions. ಈ ಥರ different types of problems ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ. First question is resolve into sum of partial fractions. resolve into the sum of partial fractions. Resolving into the sum of partial fractions for the following fraction. For the following fraction. Question is 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 whole dividing by x minus 1 whole to the power of 4. Already I told, when you are going to solving the partial fraction problems at a time, have to check about the fraction, whether it is the proper fraction or improper fraction. If it is proper means just how to apply types of methods. I told types now how to apply those methods. If it is improper means that further the pattern is different. After completion of this, I'll tell you about improper fraction. ನೀವು ಪಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದರೆ ನೋಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿನೋ, ಅದೇ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿನೋ, ಆ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಲವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಪವರ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಚೆಕ್, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಚೆಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್. ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಟು apply types of methods. At the same time, in some cases you can apply some substitution methods also. Let us start checking now. Solution for this question is solution. Let the given fraction (3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 whole dividing by x minus 1 whole power 4). See here, degree of numerator is 3 because 3x cube means highest power of variable is present in the numerator is 3 here. X cube means easily we can tell degree of numerator is 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ವಿತ್ ಪವರ್ 3, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ನಾವು 3 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಇಸ್ 3. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಹೋಲ್ ಪವರ್ 4 ಇಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. In place of denominator we have x minus 1 whole power 4. On expanding there also we must get x power 4. If you are getting x power 4 means in that expansion easily we can tell the degree of that expansion is 4. According to that degree of numerator is 4. That is 3 is less than 4 here. That's what by observing degrees of this numerator and denominator of degree is less than degree of denominator. That's what easily we can tell it is the proper fraction. ಈ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಈ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಗೆ 4 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಆ ಥರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ proper fraction. The given fraction is a proper fraction. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಪುಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 is equal to 4, ಆ ಥರ ಕೆಲವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಟು ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. By applying some substitution method then solution of the problem will become very simple and it is the easiest way to give simplification of this problem also. Let us we are checking that simplification now. Three x cube minus 8x square plus 10 whole dividing by x minus 1 whole to the power of 4 here. Put x minus 1 is equal to 4 here. X minus 1 is equal to 4. That is implies x minus 1 akade kalsre x equal to y plus 1. ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ದೀಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 is equal to y or x equal to y plus 1 means I have written this is in box now. Its meaning is instead of x minus 1 we must put y, instead of x we must put y plus 1. Wherever if you can see the x minus 1 in this problem, in that place we must and should put y here. Simple or single x or independent of x, in that place we must and put y plus 1. These operations we must do for this given fraction here. That is x minus 1 is equal to y or x is equal to y plus 1. ಅರ್ಥ ಏನಂದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಯಿಂದ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣಿದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ವೈ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗೆ. ನೋಡೋಣ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೋ ನೋಡೋಣ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 3x ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ minus 8x square plus 10 whole dividing by x minus 1 whole to the power of 4 here is equal to 3x plus we have y plus 1 whole cube minus 8 instead of x we have y plus 1 as it is whole square plus additional independent constant 10 here whole dividing by x minus 1 places we considered y, that is y power 4 here, y power 4 here. 3 into a plus b whole cube formula here. A plus b whole cube formula is a cube means y cube plus b cube means 1 cube plus 3ab 3 into y into 1 into a plus b means y plus 1. I applied this formula here. A plus b whole cube formula is a plus b whole cube is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into y plus 3ab into a plus b. This formula here you have to apply. Even we need a plus b whole square also. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. I told like all these formulas in first class. In first class of bridge course, I told like all these algebraic formulas. Firstly, I told like all this because we need like all those algebraic formulas in first PC. Once again, I told and once again revise like all these formulas in first class of bridge course. Now, a plus whole cube means according to that formula, we can write for the first term is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab 3 into y into 1 into y plus 1 minus 8 into a square y square plus b square 1 square plus 2ab means 2y 2 into y into 1 and additional term is plus 10 whole dividing by y power 4 here is equal to 3 into y cube plus 1 cube means 1 plus 3y into y 3 into y into 1 means 3y into y means 3y square plus 3y into 1 3y minus 8 into y square 8y square minus 2 plus minus 8 into 1 8 minus 2 plus minus 8 into 2 16y plus 10 whole dividing by y power 4 here. For the first term I applied a plus b whole cube. For second term a plus b whole square formulas. Next afterwards give simplification here. Multiply with 3 here. If you can give multiplication with 3, you multiplied all the terms with 3 here. 3y cube, 3 into 1 3, 3 into 3 9 plus 9y square, 3 into 3 9y. Next remaining terms minus 8y square minus 8 minus 16y. The next thing is plus 10 whole dividing by y power 4 here. Y power 4 here is equal to 3y cube 9y square minus 8y square is the plus y square plus 9y and minus 16y. Minus 16 plus 9 is the minus 7y. Last constant 10 plus 3 13. 13 minus 8 5. Last 3 plus 10 is 13. 13 minus 8 plus 5 whole dividing by y power 4. simplify it. You can get simplification here. Distribute this denominator to all the terms of numerator parts. 3y cube whole dividing by y power 4 plus y square whole dividing by y power 4 minus 7y whole dividing by y power 4 plus 5y y power 4 here. 3y cube by y power 4, y square by y power 4 minus 7y by y power 4 plus y 5 whole dividing by y power 4. That is distribute that denominator to all the terms of numerator. See here, y cube gets cancelled here, 1 while gets cancelled, then we will get 3 by y here. Here y square down is y power 4, on gets cancellations here, we will get square here 1 by y square minus 7. Here 1y, here y power 4, y gets cancelled here, on gets cancellations 1y will gets cancelled, 3 will come, that is 7 by y cube plus 5 by y power 4. Before this, instead of y we considered x minus 1. Last, finally in place of y we are going to putting 3 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube plus 5 by x minus 1 whole power 4. Because firstly we consider like this, starting time put x minus 1 is equal to y or x is equal to, or we can write here x is equal to y plus 1. We consider this now firstly starting time. That's what here in place of y we are going to putting x minus 1. That's what final answer becomes here, 3 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube plus 5 by x minus 1 whole power 4. This is the required answer for the given question. That is the final answer we can write, 3x square minus 3x cube minus 8x square plus 10 whole dividing by x minus 1 whole to the power of 4 is equal to, we can write here 3 by x minus 1 plus 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 7 by x minus 1 whole cube plus 5 by x minus 1 whole power 4. The required answer for this question. Like that we are going to resolving into sum of partial fractions. Next, problems on improper fractions. How to solve improper fractions problems, I'll tell you. Whenever improper fractions are given means there we have to apply division method. I'll tell you about that, how to apply that division method to like all those questions now. Resolve into partial fractions. First question is x square plus 9x plus 19 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12. So for this question, if you can observe, degree of numerator and degree of denominator both are same here. Already I told also, under the definition of improper fractions, If the degree of numerator is greater than or equal to the degree of denominator, then we are calling those types of fractions are improper fractions. According to that definition of improper fraction, here we have same degree for both numerator and denominator. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಹೇಳಿನಿ. ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಿದ್ರೇನು ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನು, ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಮಿನೇಟರು ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರು ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇದ್ರೇನು ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಫ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿನಿ. ಅಂಥ ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದೇ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡಿಂದ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಸ್ let the given fraction here that is x square plus 9x plus 19 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12. Here 2 is equal to 2 here because degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. If you can observe numerator, the highest variable of power is x square. Even in case of denominator also we have the highest power of variable is 2, that is x square. That's why both numerator and denominator they have same degree. That's what this fraction is improper fraction. This fraction is improper fraction. Improper fraction. In the type questions we must solve this problem by using division method. Must and should, because improper means definitely must and should we have to apply division method. How means I'll show you at the side of solution of this question. That is x square, here x square plus 9x plus 19. Here divisor is x square plus 7x plus 12. Even at the time of definition of improper fraction, at the time also I told dividend is equal to remainder by divisor plus quotient. I told also how to apply this method here. X square is x square, only one time it's gone, that's why one time. X square plus 7x plus 12 is 1 into x square, 1 into 7x, 7x, 1 into 12, 12. First term check ಮಾಡಿ. How to check only first term? X square by x square becomes 1 like this. X square by x square, on gets cancellations you'll get 1. That's what here in case of quotient you'll get first term is 1. ಇದರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕೋಶೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನಮಗೆ. ಥರ 1 ಬಂದರೆ 1 ಟೈಮ್ ಹೋದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶುಡ್ ಡೂ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ then all symbols will be changed. Plus become minus. Here plus become minus. Here plus become minus. Plus x square minus gets cancelled. 9 minus 7 means 2x. 90 minus 12 means plus 7. At the time we can write x square plus 9x plus 19 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to remainder by divisor, remainder is 2x plus 7 whole dividing by divisor x square plus 7x plus 12 additional plus quotient means plus 1. I told this formula also. For any improper fraction can be written as quotient plus remainder by divisor, because last class I told this formula. Improper fraction is equal to improper fraction is equal to remainder by divisor plus quotients. This formula is called formula of division method. We are calling this division method. When you will see the improper fractions, at the time how to apply this method. That is, the improper fraction is equal to remainder by divisor plus remainder. Then method is as this we can apply. Here we have reducible quadratic factor, convert them into product of factors. Then you considered some a by plus b by, like that you considered resolving into sum of partial fractions. Then easily we can solve like all these questions here. See here first. First one is x square plus 9x plus 19 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12 is equal to quotient is 1 plus remainder is 2x plus 7 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12. You considered it is equation Roman number 1. Take this part outside. Take that part outside. Consider two x plus 7 whole dividing by x square plus 7x plus 12 here. At the side of rough side, convert this denominator into product of linear factors. Total will 1. If there is no nothing at the side of x square, must and should consider it is 1. Then if you can take 1 into 12 here, 1 into 12 means here is equal to 1 into 12 is equal to 12 here. For 12 factors, 4 and 3, because product of these two 12, sum of these two 7. That's why 4 and 3 are the suitable factors for the 12 here in this question. That is x square plus 4x plus 3x plus 12 here. X take common, then we will get x plus 4 here. Plus 3 take common, you will get x plus 4 here. And again x plus 4 take common, then we will get x plus 4 into x plus 3. This is one side, we did this. Then substitute here. 2x plus 7 whole dividing by, instead of this already we have x plus 4 into x plus 3 is equal to 2 non-repeated linear factors. That's what easily we can convert them into sum of partial fractions like this. A by x plus 4 plus b by x plus 3. Equation number 2 this is. Next, 2x plus 7 whole dividing by x plus 4 into x plus 3. LCM is x plus 4 into x plus 3. Taking cross multiplication, a of x plus 3 plus b of x plus 4, and both are gets here cancel. Next, afterwards we'll get one step here. From that third step we are going to finding the values of a comma b. Two x plus 7 is equal to a of x plus 3 plus b of x plus 4. It is equation 3. This is from this only we are going to finding the values of a and b here. See here, put x plus 4 is equal to 0. That implies x equal to minus 4 here. In 3, that is 2 into minus 4 plus 7, a into x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ minus 4 plus 3, b into already x plus 4 we considered 0 here. 2 into minus 4 minus 8 plus 7 is equal to a of minus 4 plus 3 means here minus 1. It is 0 will come here. Minus 8 plus 1 is minus 1. A plus into minus is minus, that is the minus a. Minus minus gets cancelled. Or we can write here a is equal to 1. Next, one more linear factor is x plus 3. To get a means we considered x plus 4 is equal to 0. To get b means x plus 3 is equal to 0. You must consider here. Put x plus 3 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 3. In equation 3, that is 2 into minus 3 plus 7 is equal to a of 0 plus b of minus 3 plus 4. Minus 6 plus 7 is equal to 0 plus b of 1 here. 7 minus 6, 1 is equal to 0. Leave it, b into 1 b, or we can write b is equal to plus 1. Now after getting that, put them in equation number 2, and after that substitute in place of this also. That is the required answers. Same how we substituted those values in equation number 1, we applied that last problems now. Similarly, in the same way, after getting those values a and b, substitute in equation 2. Then afterwards substitute that whole part in equation 1. Then that whole answer becomes a required answer for improper fraction problems. This method is division method. This method is called division method. When improper fractions are given means at the time we have to apply application of division method. By applying division method we will get quotient plus proper fraction. That is the quotient plus remainder by divisor. Like that, today I have finished one problem on improper fraction also. Let us like that we'll solve some more improper fraction problems on next class. After that how to finish all types of problems according to types of methods in proper fraction. At the same time, better to solve like all these questions also at your home. Next class we'll solve problems on improper fractions. We have to solve those by applying division methods. Thank you very much. Thank you.